Hello, dear friends, and welcome back to Relatos de Ternura. I'm so grateful you've chosen to spend this time with me today. You know, there's something beautiful about reaching our 50s and beyond. We've accumulated wisdom, experienced life's joys and challenges, and we're entering what I like to call our golden chapters. But with this beautiful season of life comes the responsibility to care for ourselves with even greater tenderness and attention. Today, I want to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you. Quite literally, we're going to talk about something that affects millions of people over 55, yet often goes unnoticed until it's too late. I'm talking about silent heart attacks, and specifically, the 5 warning signs that your body might be whispering to you right now. I know the word heart attack might make you feel a bit anxious, but please stay with me. This isn't about fear. It's about empowerment. It's about giving you the knowledge to recognize what your beautiful, hard-working heart is trying to tell you. Because when we listen to our bodies with love and attention, we give ourselves the gift of health, longevity, and peace of mind. Before we dive into the signs, let me share something that might surprise you. Did you know that nearly half of all heart attacks are actually silent? This means they happen without the dramatic chest pain we see in movies. Instead, they present with subtle symptoms that are easy to dismiss as normal aging or stress. Maria, a 58-year-old teacher I know, experienced this firsthand. For weeks, she felt unusually tired after her morning walks, something she'd been doing for years. She attributed it to getting older, maybe needing more sleep. It wasn't until she mentioned it to her doctor during a routine visit that they discovered she had experienced a mild heart attack. Today, thanks to early detection and proper care, Maria is thriving and more active than ever. Sign number 1. Unexplained fatigue that doesn't improve with rest. First sign I want you to be aware of is persistent, unexplained fatigue. Now, I'm not talking about feeling tired after a busy day or needing a nap on Sunday afternoon. This is different. This is the kind of exhaustion that settles into your bones and doesn't lift. Even after a good night's sleep, your heart is a muscle, and when it's not receiving adequate blood flow, it has to work harder to pump blood throughout your body. This extra effort can leave you feeling drained in ways that feel disproportionate to your daily activities. Pay attention if you find yourself saying things like, "I just don't have the energy I used to have," or if simple tasks like climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or even getting dressed feel more challenging than before. Your body isn't betraying you. It's trying to protect you by signaling that something needs attention. Sign number 2. Shortness of breath during routine activities. Second sign is shortness of breath that occurs during activities that never bothered you before. This might manifest as feeling winded while walking to the mailbox, having to pause while climbing stairs, or feeling like you can't catch your breath during casual conversation. I remember talking to Robert, a 62-year-old grandfather, who noticed he was getting out of breath while playing with his grandchildren, something that had never happened before. He initially thought he was just out of shape, but this breathlessness during mild exertion was actually his heart's way of saying it needed help. When your heart muscle is compromised, it can't pump blood efficiently, which means your organs and muscles aren't getting the oxygen they need. Your body compensates by making you breathe harder and faster, trying to get more oxygen into your system. Sign number 3. Sudden onset of nausea or stomach discomfort. Third sign might seem completely unrelated to your heart, but it's crucial to recognize. Sudden nausea, stomach discomfort, or what feels like severe indigestion that comes on without explanation. Women, in particular, are more likely to experience heart attacks this way. The pain pathways from the heart can sometimes be interpreted by the brain as coming from the stomach or digestive system. This is why so many people dismiss these symptoms as something they ate or stress-related stomach upset. Linda, a 59-year-old nurse, experienced what she thought was the worst case of indigestion of her life. She took antacids and tried to rest, but the discomfort persisted and was unlike anything she'd experienced before. Trusting her instincts, she went to the emergency room, where they discovered she was indeed having a heart attack. Her intuition and self-advocacy quite literally saved her life. Sign number 4. Unusual sweating without physical exertion. Fourth sign is breaking out in a cold sweat without any obvious reason. This isn't the kind of sweating you'd experience on a hot day or after exercise. This is sudden, clammy, cold sweating that might be accompanied by feeling lightheaded or dizzy. When your heart is struggling, your body's stress response kicks in, releasing hormones that can cause this type of sweating. It's your body's alarm system trying to get your attention. Some people describe it as feeling like they're coming down with the flu, but without other flu symptoms. Sign number 5. Discomfort in areas beyond the chest. Fifth and final sign is discomfort or pain in areas you might not associate with your heart. Your jaw, neck, shoulder, arm, or back. This is called referred pain, and it happens because the nerves that serve the heart also serve these other areas of your body. This type of pain often starts gradually and might feel like a dull ache or pressure rather than sharp pain. You might notice it comes and goes, or it might be constant but mild enough that you attribute it to sleeping wrong or muscle strain. Thomas, a 61-year-old carpenter, experienced persistent shoulder pain that he assumed was from years of physical labor when the pain started radiating down his arm and was accompanied by mild nausea. His wife insisted he see a doctor. The emergency room physician confirmed what Thomas's wife suspected. He was having a heart attack. What to do if you recognize these signs? Know that you know what to look for. Let's talk about what to do. First and most importantly, trust your instincts. You know your body better than anyone else. If something feels different or wrong, it probably is. Don't wait for symptoms to get worse. Don't worry about being embarrassed if it turns out to be nothing. Medical professionals would much rather see you for a false alarm than miss the opportunity to help you when you truly need it. Create a simple action plan right now. Keep important phone numbers easily accessible. Know the quickest route to your nearest emergency room. Consider keeping a small bag with essential medications and identification ready. These small preparations can make a huge difference in a stressful moment. Prevention and self-care. While we can't control everything about our health, there are beautiful ways to show love to your heart every single day. Regular gentle exercise, even just a 20-minute walk, can work wonders. Nourish your body with foods that make you feel vibrant. Colorful vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. Manage stress through activities that bring you joy. Whether it's reading, gardening, spending time with loved ones, or practicing meditation, find what fills your cup and make time for it regularly. Your heart responds to emotional well-being just as much as physical care. Stay connected with your healthcare team. Regular checkups aren't just about treating problems. They're about preventing them and catching changes early when they're most treatable. My dear friends, I want to leave you with this thought. Recognizing these signs isn't about living in fear. It's about living with awareness and self-compassion. Your body is constantly communicating with you, and learning to listen is one of the most loving things you can do for yourself. You've lived over 5 decades, accumulated wisdom, loved deeply, and contributed so much to the world. You deserve to enjoy many more years of health, happiness, and connection. By paying attention to these subtle signals, you're not just protecting your physical health, you're honoring the incredible journey you've been on and the adventures still ahead to remember. Every day is an opportunity to care for yourself with the same tenderness you show to those you love. Your heart has been beating faithfully for all these years, carrying you through every joy and sorrow. It deserves your attention, your care, and your respect. If any of these signs resonated with you, please don't hesitate to reach out to your healthcare provider. You're worth the time, the attention, and the care. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Have you experienced any of these signs? Do you have tips for heart-healthy living that have worked for you? Your stories and insights could help someone else recognize important signs in their own life. Please share this video with someone you care about, a friend, family member, or neighbor who might benefit from this information. Sometimes the most loving thing we can do is share knowledge that could save a life. And as always, if this resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Together, we're creating a community of people who choose to age with grace, wisdom, and attention to our well-being. Until next time, take care of your beautiful heart. And remember, you are valued, you are loved, and your health matters.